Hey guys, and welcome to Airability, your regular dose of lead therapy. And today I'm talking about chronographs. And before I start and review this fantastic chronograph I've got here, I just want to say, especially in the UK where we have a 12 foot-pound energy limit on our air rifles, unless we have a firearm certificate, it is really every shooter's responsibility to make sure that they know the power their rifle's shooting at and they don't exceed the requirements of the law. Now, you don't have to buy a chronograph as expensive as this, but I really do advise that people get out there, and as much as you buy pellets for your gun, a telescopic sight for your gun, a rest for your gun, on that same list needs to be a chronograph for your gun, especially if you're a competition shooter, because you don't want to be disqualified for having a gun that is outside the power requirements. Now, today I'm talking about something that I have been banging on at all my mates about this. I bought this with my own money, and I have bored my mates senseless, and a few of my mates have also gone out and bought these on my advice. It is the Garmin Xero C1 Pro ballistic chronograph. It's this little thing here. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, it is a considered purchase at over £500, but in my opinion, it's worth every penny. There's not a lot to have a walk around, so I'll just tell you what's what with this thing. So this is the front face where the radar comes out to measure the speed of the pellet. On the back here, we have a really clear digital display. This is the pellet weight it's shown at the moment. It shows you all the speed of your pellet. It shows you the energy of your pellet. It shows you the spread of your pellet, of all the pellets that you've shot. So, there's a lot of information here. You can also choose different information that's shown on the screen while you're shooting. Now, on the side here, there's a USB-C, and this charges up. And this probably runs, I think I've run it for about 6 or 7 hours on a charge. Because now when I shoot, I always have it when I'm practicing, whether it's inside at the club or outside. I have it on the table when I'm shooting. At the top here, you've just got 4 simple buttons. There's on, off, and it's a bit like one of those digital clocks where you move it along to the next thing and select it, move it along to the next thing and select it. So what you basically do is you choose whether you use an air rifle, a rimfire, full bore rifle, bow or whatever. Then you put in the projectile weight and it just does it all for you. You basically, you put it on the front of your table. You can even mount it on a camera mount like I do here. You put it on the front of your table, as long as it's within 15 inches of the rifle and 15 inches from the end of the gun, it'll read every time. I've been running it 2 months and I haven't had a failure. Sorry, I did have a failure, but when I looked at it, the chronograph had been knocked and it was pointing completely the wrong way. So if it's set up right within those 15-inch parameters, it has never missed a shot. Now, why is that important? So when I'm training now, or for instance, this might look like Tangerine Dream, but I've got friends' action in my stock, and I'm trying to find why it isn't quite as accurate as it should be. And one of the things for that is, when I'm shooting, I can see every shot instantly on this big screen, whether it is within a decent spread of feet per second, and whether that spread is contributing to the lack of accuracy. Or if I've got my my match gun on, if I miss, I can look at this to see if there's been a problem with the gun and the pellets come out the wrong speed, or I've just flat out missed, which is rare. I'm joking. But it gives you the confidence to realise that your gun's good and you just need a little bit of work. So this has really become an integral part of my shooting life in a matter of months, and I absolutely think it's fantastic. It's the size, it's the portability, it's the accuracy, it's the fact it never misses, and the ease of use. There are a couple of considerations with it. One is the price, I'll give you that. 2 is the app isn't as good as some of the other chronographs on the market. It doesn't shout out your speed. It doesn't shout out your power. It doesn't give you a live stream on the app, but everything is clear on the screen and you can see exactly what's going on. The app that comes with this Garmin is mainly about downloading your shot strings so you can look over them later to see if there are any issues. I flat out, and I don't do this very often, would recommend this. It's been a great help to me, and I hope you've enjoyed the pictures popping up on the side, and it's given you a good explanation of how this chronograph works. But remember, it is every air rifle shooter's responsibility to own some sort of chronograph to make sure that their gun shoots within the law. And that way, we'll all be able to safely live the airgun dream. Take care. Bye-bye.